The Indian government has expelled a top Canadian diplomat after Canada expelled a top Indian diplomat, saying that alleging that there's an involvement of agents of the Indian government in the killing of the Khalistani extremist, the Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Now, the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had also given the statement and announced, the Canadian government had announced that the top Indian diplomat has been expelled. After this decision has been taken by India. My colleague Vishnu Shom now joining us for more details. And Vishnu, tell us what the official release says. Interestingly, it doesn't name the diplomat.
I think, Priyanshi, the bottom line is that this is the lowest ebb in relations between India and Canada. The relationship has plunged at this stage, with India in a tit-for-tat move, expelling a senior Canadian diplomat. This is what the Indian statement says. The High Commissioner of Canada to India was summoned today and informed about the decision of the Government of India to expel a senior Canadian diplomat based in India. The concerned diplomat has been asked to leave India within the next 5 days. The decision reflects the Government of India's growing concern at the interference of Canadian diplomats in our internal matters and the involvement in anti-India activities. So New Delhi's position on this is absolutely clear. It comes within hours of the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau telling the Parliament of Canada, or alleging in the Parliament of Canada, of the involvement of India in the death of an extremist, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, who, as you know, is a Khalistani, who is someone India recognizes as a Khalistani extremist based in Canada. India has categorically denied that in a statement earlier on today, and in retaliation to the Canadian move to expel a senior Indian diplomat in Ottawa, New Delhi has expelled a senior Canadian diplomat now. The entire issue of the involvement of Khalistanis in Canada, the fact that the Government of Canada has done precious little to address India's concerns, the fact that this has been a lingering concern for several decades, these are important issues which have been spelled out to the Government of Canada at various levels over the last, in recent times, but indeed over the last several decades as well. The fact that you've got effigies of the former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi out in parts of Canada, the fact that there has been protests outside Indian missions, efforts at naming our High Commissioner with posters and threatening him, is part of a resurgence of the Khalistani movement in Canada, which India will not have any truck with. We are very clear about what we see. When Justin Trudeau was here a few days back for the G20 meet, he was told in no uncertain terms that this has to be dealt with and that this cannot be going on as it is. And now we've seen a series of diplomatic steps from both sides.
Vishnu, thanks very much. As Vishnu pointed out, that this is a new low in India-Canada ties.